Yeah, so we'll see. Let's give this a second. I want to see what we do here. It's looking like we're getting some momentum. We're getting some momentum. Let's take a look at YM real quick while we're doing that. YM kind of falling right now. Let's turn on our sessions again and mark this out. We still have a supply up there. Let's do this quick. Well, London high's already been hit. So we got London low. We have Asia low. I want to mark this Asia low out real quick. Asia low. One low. New York high sitting right there. All right. Let's see. Let's look at the higher time frames. H4 is flipped. Daily would be flipping down here near the low. This could be interesting. I'm not going to lie. We're looking like on the higher time frame on this daily, we're looking like we want to be weak and probably fall. I've been kind of waiting to see if YM's going to hold itself up and continue to move back to the upside, but it's kind of not looking like it as of right now. I do want to give it a little bit of time, though. That would be the daily flip. Like, I don't know if I want to try to get in on the daily flip, to be honest. It's like we look like we want to go lower, but I do kind of want to just see how this H4 and stuff's going to be. Let's watch this. Actually, let me go watch NQ. Is NQ doing anything at that level? Oh, yeah, look at this. We're getting some momentum. We're getting some momentum. This could play out today. I like these demands down here, but I don't want to reject off of it too hard and then just fall. I like NQ finally doing something. Yeah, it's finally doing something. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna delete this, delete this. I want to mark these demands out. Pulled back into it, but it's not a black candle. I want to try to go for the demands up here more. But realistically, I don't want to take these demands 100%. I just kind of want to see maybe what type of bounce we get from here. But it honestly could be valid. All right, this is the furthest we've gotten in a while. Yeah, look at this. Furthest we've gotten in a while. Let's go see if we take that previous New York high. Let's see if we can get above this and maybe finally break this level fully, because look at this. We have rejected from this level multiple times, bro. Strong level to where now, look at it. We're actually getting a strong push of momentum. Let's see. NQ is looking like it wants to actually do something today. YM. See, YM, I don't know if YM's going to want to continue to fall, to be honest. I feel like YM's going to want to continue like it's pushed to the upside. Which I guess we need to watch this weekly flip as well. Back bullish. That weekly flipping again would be a pretty good sign. weekly flip, which what would that be looking like on the... We would just be grabbing that wick. There would be a M15 supply up there. So we're not too far from that weekly flip. Look at this. Yep, we're getting some momentum now. We just got to see if this can actually hold above that level. Wait, let me see something. Patience might pay today for sure. On the YouTube stream, can you hear me? I shouldn't be muted. I need to check something real quick. Bro, this is pushing. We might actually get this move that we want. Wait a second. Look at this. There's an H4 in this. H4 is actually right in confluence with M1. Let me see. M1 / H4. Dude, there's a daily as well. Daily's right under that M15. Hold up. If we pull back. See, I don't like this wick right here. I don't, but we did not wick. Like, it's not a bearish candle through it. What is this? NQ. Of course, right? The daily is going to be out. What I would maybe do, it's a little risky though. Because we can always enter off the... Nah, I don't think so. Let's see. Realistically, I don't know if we want to pull back all the way to there. Because then it's going to be rejecting off that level again. It's going to be a little interesting to take longs from there. Let's see what YM's doing. Nothing much. We're not flipping on the weekly. Dude, I have so many lines on my damn chart. I'm going to go ahead. Those are kind of still valid, though. I'm going to delete this. We're above the daily. Yeah. I'm going to... Daily. Yeah, see, that's old. We have those demands down there, but I don't really want to take any demands from down there. Rejecting from this level again. Fuck. When we reject from this, we get a pretty decent bounce to the downside. The thing is, would we want to attempt longs if we're getting a rejection from there? It would be risky, but if we can get back into that level and break through it, the upside potential would genuinely be insane. I just don't know if I'd want to enter off the M5 and have the M5, M1, H4. I mean, we'd have the M15 in confluence too. Just, I kind of want that daily, but I'm not, my stop loss is only 25. Would be trying to target at least a 1 to 2. I don't think we're going to get a move all the way back down to there though. Look at this. I'm hoping this is the move that's going to continue to push us to the upside. Continuation. I know. I was just about to say that. Continuation's a little risky since we've rejected from this level, though, multiple times. It could play out. It really could play out, but we've rejected from here multiple times. A part of me wants to take that continuation, but we're still in a zone where we have rejected from multiple times. So I don't want to get faked out. But, like, that could play out super nicely. Yeah, that continuation, man. Here, this is what I'm thinking. Actually, look, we're getting to the top of it. This is still a little on the risky side, but I want to see us, come on, go a little higher. And then remember that retest I talked about? That would be it. Damn, I'm debating. Should we give this M5? It's risky because we've rejected from it multiple times, but I think we want to break out of it. I'm gonna set a limit order. I'm gonna set a limit order. If that M1 can close up there, that'd be looking nice. Okay, the M1 closed above it. Realistically, I would like a higher time frame to close a little, you know, to close above, but like what time is it? 9:47. If an M5 can close above it, that'd be nice. Yeah, look at this. We're getting the momentum. Now, all we need is just a pullback and then continue to see a move to the upside. This could still go crazy bearish though, because like on the M5, M15, we could still close at this level like we did here. And here, see? We broke above it a little, came down. We could still fall from here, but we've rejected from it so many times. Momentum's on our side right now. You have to anticipate a break eventually, you know? So pretty much we're breaking above it right now. I would just like to retest that main resistance level, which would now be a level of support. And obviously it'd be a support if we close above it, then pull back. And we have 2 demand levels in confluence. So this doesn't look too bad. Win or loss, I like this trade. Broke New York high. Yeah, we just gotta be patient now. We spot the level we're interested in, and now we wait. Yeah, we're gonna potentially try. Depends how we close. Realistically. But yeah, we're going to try some longs on NQ. I mean, it's looking solid. I'm not going to lie. I would like the M15 to close above this level. I would like this setup and the H1. If that's the case, I would like for this to hit after 10 a.m. Eastern. I really would like this to hit after, because then we're going to be getting a nice close above the resistance level. Which are we creating? H1, H4. Nah, because everything's down low. Bro, what did I just... Yeah, everything's down low. So we'll just be looking for these 2 demand levels in confluence. I'm not going to lie, this looks good. This looks good if everything can obviously just play out smooth, but... Been in shop for hours. I hate that. Finally broke through. Yeah, no, this has been a level we have been holding up at. Shit. Actually, when's the first time we held up at this level? Curious. The exact day. Like, let's say we started here. July. Sunday, the 5th of July, bro. We've been here for a minute now. This has been a level we haven't been able to break through. Let's see. We're getting a nice move to the upside. Now, if we can just get confirmation of it closing there, we pull back. Boom. We're chilling. We can try to take this shit to the moon. Main target on NQ, obviously we won't catch that today, but all-time high. And let's see. Like I said, I wouldn't mind waiting till after 10 a.m. to catch this. I don't mind it taking its time, closing and then coming back. Bro, finally can't believe we haven't broke that for that long. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. And we might not even get the pullback all the way there, which would be annoying. Let's see what YM's doing real quick. I like this trade, though. YM. Daily flip right there. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm like torn on YM. Because it's looking like it's on the weaker side. But I don't want to get faked out on that. But it is looking like it's going to be weaker. Even sells on YM could play out. I'm not going to lie. Like, we could start looking for some sells on YM. But I kind of want to give this an opportunity. I'd rather wait for this. My bad, guys. See, we're getting a pullback. I kind of want to give this a shot first rather than YM shorts, even though I feel like YM shorts don't look bad. But I'm just not fully convinced we wanna go short on YM. What time is it? 9:54. Like I said, I wouldn't mind this H1 closing above here, M15 closing, and there'd be a new H4, I think, and then we get a pullback. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get the full pullback we want. But that's where patience comes in. And if we don't, if it's a cash day, it's a cash day. But if it starts continuing to just shoot to the upside, then we'll look for something else. But as of right now, I think this is a pretty good setup that I wouldn't mind waiting for. And like I said, some other setups that, the only other thing I could say that I'd potentially be interested in is potential shorts on YM. But yeah, the shorts on YM does not look bad. Each one right there. Just not fully convinced in it. It looks weak though. But then again, I kind of want to give NQ an opportunity. Because all we need is a good pullback, man, and a rejection from here. And the upside potential it has would be crazy. $9.55. So we have a 5-minute closure up here. Now, if this M15 and H1, and I think even the H4, yeah, if that could all follow, then between like 10, 15, we'd want to see a pullback. and take that shit. Patience, patience. Yeah, sir. Patience is the name of the game. You read, bro, or no? I don't. I don't really read. I listen to a lot of podcasts and I listen to some audiobooks. I listen to some audiobooks. Like the most recent audiobook I just started, which I actually started a new one today. I finished. Let me show you guys. Just started The Power of Now. I'm gonna give that a shot. And then there was another very short one. It was like an hour and a half that I listened to yesterday, which that one was, what was that one called? The Dip, I think. But I like listening to a lot of podcasts though. That's my thing. Bro, we need to see a pullback already. I mean, I'll give it a few more minutes, but after 10, I want this thing to start moving. I want this to for real start moving. I'm just hoping we actually get the pullback, man, which we might not. Look, we tapped into that M1, getting a rejection from there. Daily flip right there could be the main target for the time being. Let's see, H4, got 2 minutes. Let's see how that closes. Dude, NQ is just pushing up. I think there's an M15 supply or something up here, right? See, look, this is what I had drew out. We don't obviously have to go that high, but push up, pull back, we take longs either down here or we take longs on the way back up somewhere. We might just grab some of these wicks right here and then come back down. The good thing is we're above this level now. We're above the level. Just hopefully we don't get faked out. NQ is looking good, bro. NQ is looking really good. For the people watching the YouTube stream is a little delayed. So if you want to trade live with me with no delay, make sure you click the link in the bio or link in the description. But there is a little delay on YouTube. I want to see this pullback, man. What time is it? 9:59. Let's see if we can start pulling back. We don't have any other bearish candles, like any previous contrary candles above that level that we can go off of right now. So with minimum 2 time frames in confluence, this would be our nearest zone. Look at this though. M15 closure, H1, H4, all above it. That looks good. Now we need the pullback. If we can get the pullback and not want to run through this level, we're chilling. Which honestly, I'm probably going to enter on my Lucid account today, but I might split it up where some accounts I'm going to take profit at TP1 and then some accounts I'm going to take profit at TP2 and then like one of my accounts I'm going to leave a runner probably. That's if we can get a pullback though, man. NQ's looking good, but I don't know if it's going to want to pull back for us. See that weekly flips up there. We're just in a weird... We're at a weird level on YM. We really are. That's why I don't know 100% what I'd want to do. See, because like right now, you could get ready for, like, if you wanted to try to get in on the weekly flip, you could get in on a continuation potentially. H1, M15. M5. M1 right there. But like long position, 40 points. Look, 1-to-1 would be under the weekly flip. Because, you know, sometimes that candle flips for a split second and then it comes back down. But obviously, you would just wait for price to break above, pull back, and then you would just continue to take it. Man, that doesn't look bad. Fuck, that doesn't look bad either. Is your entry on the M5? Yeah, it'd be on the M5 demand. That would be my entry. Not gonna lie, guys. That YM setup doesn't look bad. I'm not. YM's in such a weird spot. I can't be fully convinced on it. But like low-key, I want to give this a shot. But then again, if I miss NQ, not micro, YM. Look, I mean, this has upside potential. It has both, though. That's a thing. Fuck. Do we take our chances at NQ real quick? Or on YM, my bad. Let's see how this M1 closes. This is so tempting. Where are we bouncing from? Yeah, I mean, this is tempting, bro. Fuck. M1 right there. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get that pullback on Y or on NQ, guys. I'm debating if I want these YM longs. M1 would be above now if we wanted to take the entry off the M1. Technically, this on the H1, M15 would still be valid. If you wanted to move it up to here, you could. Dude. It's just YM's in such a weird spot. You could even just want the M1. Yeah, M5, M15, H1. Dude, it looks good. I'm not going to lie. Because we could still set our limit order on this H1 M15. Or even the M1 and have the M15. Look at it. I don't know. Yeah, we're just pushing. Let's take a look at NQ. NQ is probably just going up, isn't it? My thing is, bro, it's just YM's moving weird. Like, I love YM. It's just in a weird spot right now. It's looking like that weekly wants a flip, though. We've retraced pretty nicely. But then that M15 starting to be a little ugly. If it's a no trade day, it's a no trade day. I don't want to rush anything or force anything. I'm still liking the pullback into this level, man. It's already 10:06, which is crazy. We just got to see if we can actually get a big enough pullback. I say let's stay patient. YM's just in a little bit of a risky spot, man. I don't want to get caught up in YM slop right now. NQ. We need some bearishness. It could still come, though. YM is weird right now. Yeah, YM is just being a little weird. Which, look, we're getting a little bit of a bearish candle. What's YM doing? Woo! Thankfully, we did not take that YM setup. I'm telling you, YM's just being a little weird right now. It's being a little weird. It's like 1 second it's looking like it wants to go ahead and push up and flip on the weekly. Then another second, it's like it wants to be bearish and continue to fall. Let's see, though, because we could still reject off that M5. I'm not going to take it, though, obviously. But we'll keep an eye on it. I really want to see YM or NQ just literally fall. Each one. Each 4. Yeah, I mean, this would be nice if we can get some bearishness. Daily, I mean, we have plenty of room. Weekly, plenty. It's pushing up, though, isn't it? The thing is, yeah, we just don't have another demand level on any other time frame. Come on, NQ. Yeah. Nah, literally, but we might not get it. We might not get it, but we avoided an L. Well, actually, hold on. Was this? Oh, no. I mean, we'd still. No, 40 points. Would have got stopped out. We would have got stopped out, and it would be bouncing from that M5 demand. Let's see what this does. Just not fully convinced in YM, I'm not going to lie. And then NQ's wanting to push back up. M5's not even a bearish candle, man. What the hell? Straight annoying, yeah. But a part of the game. Nah, 100%. That's why patience is key, bro. I'm telling you. You have to wait for the high probability setups. Account still up on the week. Yes, sir. Probably not going to trade. Secured 1K earlier. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, bro. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, there's no reason for you to place another trade. Literally no other reason. ES took all-time highs. Yeah, I don't look at ES or anything. I just look at NQ and YM. Dude, come on. Pre-New York, you can actually find some pretty decent setups. Might be a no trade day, man. Not gonna lie. Avoided an L on YM. Yeah, see, we're just pushing up, but no M5 created, no M15, no H1, no H4. This is going to be one of those slow days. It's 100% going to be one of the slow days. We'll see if we get a pullback, but I don't know if we will. And YM is just being, I don't know, YM's just in a weird ass position. Yeah, YM, I'm going to be cash on. NQ, still just pushing up, bro. Yeah. We'll give it some time, though. Let's see. Longs were the move, though, which the thing is, I'm happy we broke through that level. I'm happy we broke through that level because we've been wanting to break through that shit. It was just a matter of time. It was literally just a matter of time. So if we don't catch a trade today, the market should give us a nice opportunity for tomorrow. Yes, sir. About time. Chilling. That's good, bro. Glad your account's up like 2%. YM M1. Nah, there's just an M1 down there. Like, look at this. This is just ridiculous on YM. I want to see this push up. Yeah, NQ, man, is just not pulling back right now. It's not pulling back hard enough. This is insane. Look at it on the 1 minute. Literally just a slow move to the upside. We got the momentum, broke through it, but we haven't pulled back and retested that level yet. Which we honestly should want to retest it. Still going to give this some time to see if we actually pull back into that level. The thing is, hopefully we don't just tap into the very top of that, which would be a level of support now. Hopefully we can actually pull back a little further and tap into the M5, M1. Or not even the M1, just tap into the M5 and then let's shoot to the upside. While we're chilling, I'm going to post a reel. Yeah, because this shit's being slow today, bro. This shit's for real feeling slow. I mean, NQ had a decent amount of volume. We pushed through that level, so I'm happy about that. But right now, it's like just not wanting to pull back. I feel like it's going to pull back like around 11 or something. Or like right when we get off, which we'll see. If it starts getting closer, I might stay a little later. Maybe I stay till 4 or something. It just, or not 4, fucking 11. I'm not staying all day. But look, we're just not pulling back far enough. Let's see. Bro, I put some lights above the computer and it's made it better for the videos because I don't know why my shit was so grainy before. Well, I know it was the lack of lighting, but let me do. M5, like what is it? Still the slow. Look at it. It's literally just a slow grind to the upside. Let me see. Let me go all the way over here. Actually, we'll just do the. Yeah, on the M15. M15 was right there. I bet there's an M5 a little higher or something. Let's see. Trying to find a supply level that we could potentially reject off of. Where's current price? Price is all the way up here. Damn, and we're above that M5. Let's see. M1. How long is it going to take me to fucking go all the way over there? It's probably going to take way too long. That's going to take way too long. We just got to be patient, wait for the pullback, because it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. We're slowly pushing up on the M1. What are you doing today, bro? Man, I got to edit a video, film some more videos, and then I did a workout this morning, but I might go on a run a little later, to be honest. I'm not too sure. Hopefully, it's just going to be a lot of the same stuff, being at the desk and all that, but nothing too interesting. There we go. Yeah, look, we're not pulling back. What time is it? 10:19, bro. Talk about taking your sweet ass time. I'm just finally happy we broke through that level, though. I can't complain too much. I mean, we've been holding at that level, which I'm kind of just hoping maybe, within the next few minutes we'll get a decent drop, but I don't necessarily see that happening. We're going to get a pullback eventually, but I don't know if it's going to pull back all the way to here soonish. I could see it like after 10:30 or like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, something like that, but what's this candle looking like on the M5? What time is it? 10:19? Hold up. This might be our first 5-minute bearish candle. Wow, we finally had a bearish candle on the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be interested in taking longs all the way up here. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not going to take that 5-minute, even if it's a continuation or anything like that. We're just so high up there that I would like to see a pullback. 10:20. Damn, we still have a while for an H1 close. We still have 10 minutes for an M15. But that's progress. We had a 5-minute bearish candle. We're about to be tapping into an M1 demand though, so let's see. Hopefully we can break past that. Yeah, we might actually start pulling back slowly here. Let's see. You get that camera you were talking about? Nah, I haven't yet. I don't know when I'm going to order that, to be honest. I don't know. I do need to order it soon, but I want to see it in person first because I haven't seen it in person yet. I went to Best Buy and it was out of stock. So I want to actually see the camera, hold it before I buy it. It's not too expensive for a camera though. It's like I think it's on sale right now for $399. But like I said, I really would like to uh, hold it and actually see it in person before I order. I don't want to just order it online yet. Which if it comes down to it, then I will. Wow, look at YM. Look at YM. So pulled back, went to the M5. Yes, we did wick past, but notice how we closed right around this M5 level. Then we started getting a push to the upside. Where is it at? Weekly flipped blue. We would have had stop loss. Overall, right analysis that we were going to move up from this range of demands, but we would have got stopped out. That's why it's important to have good risk management. And now I'm curious to see if YM's going to actually flip on the weekly and hold it for the rest of the day, or do we just reject right around that level and it really doesn't want to flip? Dude. NQ is just it's most likely going to be a no trade day today, guys. And again, what the hell? This week went by fast. It did go by fast. I'm not going to lie. It really did. It really did. But like someone said, accounts are sitting up on the week. Not as much as they were last week. But one more good trade can change that for sure. But it's still sitting up. Yeah, look at this. We're just M15 flipped blue again. I mean, this could still reject right around this level, but I'll see. Wow, look at this. Damn. Right analysis, like I said, but we just we would have got stopped out, but still not bad. NQ. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the limit order, guys, for now. Just so I don't forget it if we hop off or anything. I'll chill here another 6 minutes till 10:30 and see if we get any like good downside movement. But if we're still just trending up, I'm gonna call it a day. Continuation. Nah, I don't want to. It could be worth it, but I'm gonna stay cash. If you want to give it a try, you could, because we are just moving up. But I'm not gonna take the continuation, like I mentioned earlier. Just too. We're too like not overbought, but this has to pull back sooner or later, and I do not want to get caught up in longs right here at the top. I'd rather wait for a pullback. So I'm not going to take the continuation. Not saying it doesn't work out, but yeah, I'm not going to take it. I'm either going to wait for these longs down here, or I'm going to stay cash. Yeah, I mean, the continuations could work out in your favor. They're just a little too risky for me. See ya, Ron. See ya, brother. Let's see. YM. Yeah. It's most likely just going to be a cash day. We're pretty far from this. Where are we at? We're like 155 points away. That's far. Yeah. This might be the level we reject from, though. We're starting to consolidate a little, it looks like, here. I'm wondering if it's just going to do that slow trend to the upside, or if this is actually where we're going to start to pull back. I kind of feel like we're going to pull back from here. Damn, bro. Yeah, this is just... I'm hoping... I think tomorrow we're going to have a good long opportunity then. Since we finally broke through that level, I really feel like we're just going to get a nice push to the upside. Honestly, even a little later in the day, probably. If you guys stay on and trade later, maybe Asia session or even New York PM. What do you think about YM's new demand levels? Let me look. YM. I mean, what, you haven't, let's see. M5, hold on. M5 here. M1 here. Still could use that, but I mean, you could still, yeah, technically use the H1 M15 as well. They don't look bad. I'm mainly looking at this M5 M1, and it doesn't look bad. I mean, this could start the trend, like, or continue this trend to the upside. So look, we could do something like that. Decent trend back to the upside. Weekly is not staying flipped for right now, which is interesting. H1, yeah, H1 and M15 still technically valid, but I would kind of want to wait for just the M5 and M1 to see kind of what we do off of that. I think today is just going to be a no trade day, though, guys. It's already 10:29. I don't mind waiting till 11, but I mean, YM looks like it wants to start moving to the upside nicely, but I don't think I want any part in it, honestly, as of right now. We got those wicks to the downside. NQ, yeah, we're just pushing up. We're just pushing up. I mean, for continuations, M1 right here. Well, not even a continuation, actually. It's just a normal demand level. I'm not going to take this, but I'll watch this with you guys. I'll watch this. I'm not going to take it. I'm gonna stay. Well, let me see. How does this look? NQ 25 points. It doesn't look bad. M5, M1. With how slow we're moving, though, man. I mean, I just don't want to get caught in the drop to the downside. I'm saying cash. It's moving just a little on the slower end. It is slowly moving up, though. But, oh, man. Yeah, I mean, this could be a level for you on NQ, but I'm going to stay cash. I'm going to take it as a no trade day, which means even if tomorrow's an L, that counts in the week profitable, which means we secure this 7-week winning streak. But I think we're going to be able to catch a trade tomorrow. We broke above this level. I think pretty much we need to just wait for NQ to create some demand levels for us and create some supply levels for us to just keep an eye on. We're not going to take sells most likely, but we might be able to catch something tomorrow. It might be a better opportunity. Price is just pushing up. So like I said, these longs could work out, but we're just, man, I'm anticipating a bigger pullback. How close are we to the all-time high? Still pretty far. Yeah, still really far, but it played out at least. It played out. Let's see. I'm watching this M1, but that M1's not going to give us enough. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this M5, M1 even after I get off. Just to see. I'm not going to take it, but calling it a day, bro. Gotta run to a point. See ya, bro. Stay safe. I'm gonna stay a little on the later side, maybe. Maybe till like 11 or something. I'm not taking a trade though. Just to let you guys know, not taking a trade today. I'm just gonna chill, chop it up, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't see we're bouncing from that level. I just don't think I'm gonna take a trade today. I'll just chill and hang out though. I'm going to watch this M5, M1 with you guys in case anyone's taking this. I wouldn't mind seeing if we can even pull back to here, how we bounce. This is slow. Yeah, it's moving slow. I mean, but like I said, I'm happy we broke through it. Just going to chill and chop it up. We're just moving up though. I mean, we wanted that momentum through that level and we got it. YM. See, YM tapped into the weekly flip range and literally just fell. Still holding at that range though. I'm curious to see what YM does in New York PM session and potentially London session. Yeah, we're holding there. Yeah, we're just moving up. All right, guys, we'll call it. It's 10:35. I'm gonna try to. I gotta edit this video and stuff, but let me. Let me do this. All right, guys. If anyone's interested in one-on-ones, actually just message me, or you could click upgrade and fill out the application. It's a lot easier if you upgrade, though. I have one more spot available. Then I might not take some people on for like a month or so. But if you want to do that, I highly recommend you apply or message me. If you're on the weekly plan, I recommend going to the monthly plan. You're going to save money, and you can actually give this strategy and everything a long enough time to actually see it play out for at least bare minimum a month. But all right, guys, let's chop it up in the chat. We'll show up tomorrow and hopefully catch a W, but it's pretty safe to say the 7-week winning streak is secured. Everyone stay safe. Peace out. To the YouTube stream, if you want to upgrade to one-on-ones, click the link in the bio or link in the description. If you want to trade live with me with no delay, because YouTube has a delay, click the link in the bio or link in the description that says trade live with me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you guys either in the Discord or in the next stream. Peace out.